Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be setting up the month of February in our planners, and I've got this set of sticker books that I pulled from, as well as a wax paper layout that I did pre-filming. And so yeah, let's get to it. So February, the month of Valentine's Day. I wanted to have some seasonal feels in my layout, but we don't really do Valentine's Day here in my house. We're not big on that as a holiday. So I didn't want it to be overkill hearts or anything like that, but I did want to bring in some pink tones and, you know, a few hints of love and whatever. So just because I needed some decor and I wanted it to be seasonal, not because we're big Valentine's celebrators. So that's what I did, and I decided to use a farmhouse sticker book and pull out those florals from the book just to bring in some of the colors that I wanted. Obviously pink is a big color for February, so I wanted to have pink, but I didn't want it to be just pink. So I brought in the yellow and the teal and some red as well. All of that will help it not feel like overkill, I think, on this spread as far as Valentine's Day. And right now I'm whiting out the lines for the main box decor. It's going to be there at the top since there's a big space waiting for love there on the empty days, and then also behind a couple of clear stickers that I don't want the lines to show through. For this big decor item, I decided to use a quote and cut it up like I like to do. So the quote I pulled is from the Faith sticker book, and I thought it was appropriate because, again, it's kind of geared towards Valentine's Day, but not really, because the quote is "Start each day with a grateful heart," and, you know, hearts being Valentine's Day-ish, but it's more than that. It's more spiritual than that, which I think is a better way to go. So at least for me personally, I would rather be focused on being grateful versus just all of the love and romance hoopla of the month. So that's the quote I decided to use here, and I think that will be a nice grounding item for the spread, being black, since there's not really a lot of black in here, and just kind of tone down the overwhelming color scheme. And I'm just trimming out those florals there on the corner. Going back now to the quote on the second page. And since I cut it up, I do need to trim a little bit sometimes the extra clear sticker, just so it is a little less overlap of that on top of each other. I like how whiting out the lines makes that whole area at the top feel a little bit more cohesive as one piece as you look at it. So just a tip, that's a nice way to keep everything feeling like it's one item. I also pulled these washi strips from the Health Washi sticker book that's there on the top left. I've had the sticker book for a while. I don't use it very often, but I went in there just to see if there's anything that I could pull as far as washi. And it had these cute little strips with the white dots that I thought I would stick in here just to kind of add more color and a little bit of extra interest to the monthly spread. And now I'm just doing a little bit more whiting out so that I can put in another clear sticker there. I also pulled these watercolor hearts from the from the 1, 2, 3, 4 sticker book, which is like, I call it weekend watercolor, but I don't know what its real name is. I'm using those to denote activities that I have throughout the month, and I'm color coding them. So Fridays, I like to do photography Fridays with my girlfriend. We go out and shoot stuff around the city just to practice photography. So that's the pink, and then the green is for work items that I have done, like due dates and such, and then the yellow is going to be for birthdays this month for family and friends. And now I am setting up the top decor of florals, and here I am just doing a little collage of those Farmhouse Florals here at the top. I really wanted to make sure I was showing off the teal color because there's not a lot of it in those florals, but since it's a little bit more predominant throughout the spread, I want to make sure you saw that, and that all helped tie the color scheme together. And there's going to be quite a few extra pieces that I'll reuse here, so let me just get to trimming. And this big section here that I'm trimming off kind of almost in one piece, I was going to use it individually, but you'll see later that I'm going to make an adjustment and actually use it as another floral decor item at the bottom. So watch out for that. And I wanted to move that green leaf there above February, but it was already messed up and it stuck to the paper. So as I tried to pull it up and adjust, it messed things up. So I ended up leaving it as is, but that's the only thing I didn't really like the placement of. And I'm trying to work that red flower in over there in the corner. I actually decided to move those there on top of the pink box. I'm going to move this guy and add in some of those yellow flowers and then try to put it back in. And then just try to fill any gaps or anything that looks like it's got too much space, so it looks like there are flowers everywhere across the top. Seeing if there's anything else I want to reuse. Fixing this one here, just to kind of cover up the edge of that. And then yeah, so here's what I was talking about. So I cut it all off in one piece and I decided to put it down here on the bottom. As I cut it, I actually cut some of the page, so I wanted to make sure I trimmed that off or pulled that off of it before I stuck it down. Alright, so I think that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below and go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and we will see you next time. Bye!